No challenge is too great when you walk the path of wisdom. There is no situation in life too overwhelming, no suffering too deep, that you cannot rise above it. When life feels heavy, when pressures seem unbearable, remember this. The mind, when trained in wisdom and mindfulness, can withstand any storm. No force of negativity, no external hardship, can shake the foundation of a mind deeply rooted in truth. The Buddha taught that suffering is part of life, but liberation comes from seeing beyond it. The weight of our struggles is not in the events themselves, but in how we perceive them. A wise mind does not resist change. It flows like water, adapting, learning, and transcending struggles with inner strength. Difficult times are not obstacles. They are stepping stones for growth. Just as a lotus blooms from the mud, your hardships can lead to profound transformation if faced with wisdom. The Buddha taught that attachment to suffering strengthens suffering, but the path of awareness dissolves it. Elevation is not about escaping struggles. It is about rising above them with understanding. When you cultivate mindfulness and compassion, fear dissolves and clarity takes its place. When you release attachment to expectations, you open the door to limitless possibilities. True success is beyond worldly measures. Society measures success by wealth, status, and power, but these things are fleeting. True elevation is not about worldly gain but about deepening wisdom and inner peace. The one who walks with insight does not seek validation from others, but finds fulfillment in living with integrity. Just as karma shapes our journey, our choices shape our future. No external force can limit the power of an awakened mind. Those who act with wisdom, patience, and kindness will naturally rise, for their actions align with the laws of the universe, rising above limitations and expectations. Many people feel trapped by their past, their circumstances, or the judgments of others. But these are only illusions, chains created by the mind. When you awaken to your true nature, you realize that no external opinion can define you. You are not bound by where you come from, but by the choices you make in each moment. Throughout history, the most profound transformations have come from those who were underestimated. Great teachers, leaders, and sages were often overlooked, yet their wisdom changed the world. True elevation is not given by others. It is cultivated through perseverance, discipline, and self-awareness. Spiritual elevation, rising above the worldly mind. When you elevate your mind, you rise beyond the reach of negativity. This is not about escaping reality but about gaining clarity. You no longer react with fear or anger but respond with wisdom and compassion. A strong mind does not waver in the face of obstacles. Like a mountain standing firm against the wind, a person who has mastered their thoughts and emotions is unshakable. The world may change, but their peace remains. This is true power. Let go of struggle, embrace the flow. Many people exhaust themselves trying to control everything. They manipulate, compete, and grasp for success, believing that their efforts alone will bring happiness. But the more they struggle, the more they suffer. The Buddha taught that clinging leads to suffering. When you release attachment, you create space for something greater. When you trust in the natural flow of life, doors open effortlessly. Success does not come from force. It comes from alignment with truth, trusting the process of growth. Some of you feel stuck, wondering why your breakthrough has not arrived. But do not mistake delay for failure. The bamboo plant spends years growing its roots before it ever rises above the ground. Your path is no different. What seems like stagnation is often preparation. When the time is right, nothing can stop your elevation. You will rise not because of external validation but because you have built a foundation of strength, patience, and wisdom. The universe does not operate on human impatience. It unfolds perfectly in its own time. True protection comes from inner stability. Elevation is not about escaping hardship. It is about becoming unshakable. When you develop resilience, no external challenge can bring you down. This is the protection of wisdom. Not everyone will understand your journey. Some will resist your growth, try to discourage you, or question your path. But their words hold no power over a mind that sees clearly. The Buddha himself faced doubt and criticism, yet he remained steadfast. Follow this example. Walk your path with confidence and let go of the need for approval. Walking the path of wisdom shields you from negativity. There will always be those who doubt you, who resist your progress, who try to hold you back. But remember this. Negativity only affects those who allow it in. If you do not grasp onto it, it passes like the wind. A person who walks the path of wisdom does not waste energy on conflict. They do not seek revenge, nor do they fear opposition. They understand that those who act with ill intent are only creating suffering for themselves. When you remain in a state of peace, no external force can disturb you. The power of stillness in a chaotic world. The Buddha taught that true strength is found in stillness. When the mind is calm, it sees clearly. When the heart is steady, it does not react with fear or anger. This is the foundation of true security. There was once a child, hidden from danger, protected until the right moment. This is a reminder that even when we feel unseen, our path is unfolding perfectly. Every delay, every challenge, every unexpected turn is shaping us for something greater. The question is, will you trust the process? Rising above challenges with wisdom and inner strength. Many fear that as they rise higher in life, they will face greater resistance. But remember this, when one walks the path of wisdom and virtue, the Dharma itself provides protection. True elevation does not come from external validation but from an unshakable inner peace. Like a mountain standing firm against the winds, the awakened mind cannot be shaken by obstacles. The Buddha taught that all conditioned things are impermanent. If we attach ourselves to praise or fear criticism, we are still bound by suffering. But if we rise above worldly concerns with mindfulness and compassion, no external force can pull us down. True security comes from inner stability. Many strive for recognition, yet the wise understand that true success is not in status but in freedom from attachment. People may attempt to discourage you, but their words hold no power unless you allow them to. Their judgments are like echoes in a vast valley, empty and passing. Instead of engaging in unnecessary battles, we must cultivate stillness. Just as a lotus rises from the mud unstained, a person who walks the noble path is untouched by negativity. Defending oneself against every attack only drains energy. Instead, let your actions be your testimony, and let your presence speak louder than words. Fear not the opposition, for it is a test of your strength. The law of cause and effect, karma, ensures that no unjust action goes unnoticed. Those who plot against you, who try to hinder your progress, are only generating their own suffering. Their weapons of ill cannot harm you if your heart is steady. A wise person does not waste time fearing enemies. They focus on purifying their own mind and walking the path of wisdom. If you are facing struggles just as you approach a breakthrough, do not despair. Resistance is often the greatest before transformation. A bird does not fear the storm. it simply soars higher. Likewise, when challenges arise, see them as opportunities to strengthen your patience, resilience, and understanding. The path of elevation requires courage. Do not let fear make you doubt your journey. If you are being elevated, it is not by accident. The universe aligns circumstances according to past actions and present choices. What belongs to you cannot be taken away, and what is not meant for you will never remain. When the Buddha achieved enlightenment, Mara, the embodiment of doubt and desire, tried to shake him. But the Buddha remained unmoved. Likewise, when life lifts you to greater heights, some will question, resist, or try to bring you down. But when you stand firm in wisdom, no external force can shake you. Elevation is not for vanity but for service. Many seek success for their own gratification, yet true elevation comes with responsibility. Just as a great tree provides shade to many, one who rises in wisdom and understanding must uplift others. A position of influence is not for self-glorification but for the betterment of all beings. The greatest mistake is believing that success is for personal gain. If one is not rooted in virtue, their rise will be fleeting. Power and recognition are like waves on the ocean. They come and go. But a life lived with purpose and kindness leaves a lasting impact, aligning with a greater purpose. There was once a man who was unexpectedly placed in a position of power. Yet instead of using it for good, he became lost in his own ambitions. In the end, what was given to him was taken away. This is a reminder that status is not the goal. True fulfillment comes from serving something greater than oneself. The Buddha taught that attachment leads to suffering. If we cling to our achievements as if they define us, we will suffer when they change. But if we use them as tools to bring wisdom and compassion into the world, we create lasting merit. The trap of ego and the power of humility. The greatest danger after success is forgetting the source of it. When people believe their achievements are solely due to their intelligence, talent, or effort, they become vulnerable to arrogance. The moment one becomes consumed by ego, they lose sight of the path. Humility is the key to sustaining true elevation. The higher you rise, the more you should bow in gratitude, not to any external force, but to the truth that everything is interconnected. True strength comes not from dominance but from understanding. The purpose of waiting and divine timing. Some of you may feel as though you are in a waiting period, wondering why success has not yet come. But remember, even the mightiest tree was once a small seed. Growth takes time, and elevation that comes too soon can lead to downfall. The universe does not operate on human impatience. It moves with perfect timing, ensuring that when the moment comes, you are truly ready. Do not chase after success. Chase after wisdom, and everything else will follow. Your path is not accidental, but intentional. Every step on your journey has been shaping you for something greater. Your struggles have not been in vain. They have been preparing you for the responsibility ahead. The question is, will you remain faithful to the wisdom that brought you here? If you are elevated, will you use it to serve or to satisfy your ego? If you are given resources, will you use them to uplift others or to indulge in excess? If doors open for you, will you walk through them with gratitude or with entitlement? These are the questions that determine whether your elevation will last. Rising beyond limitations with wisdom and inner strength. There is no elevation in life that happens by chance. When you rise above struggles, when you overcome challenges, it is not simply because of external circumstances. It is because of the wisdom and inner strength cultivated within you. The Buddha taught that nothing is permanent. Just as suffering is impermanent, so too are obstacles and limitations. The time will come when you rise beyond what you once thought possible. But remember this: true elevation is not about personal gain. It is about using your wisdom and strength for the benefit of all beings. You were not born simply to succeed in worldly terms. You were born to awaken, to fulfill your highest potential, to embody compassion, and to inspire others on their path. When you reach a place of clarity and understanding, remain humble, knowing that true strength comes not from power but from the depth of your wisdom, the power of patience and trust in the path. When the Buddha attained enlightenment, he did not seek recognition. He sought to share the truth with those ready to listen. True elevation in life is not about status or control, but about aligning yourself with the flow of wisdom and truth. There will be moments when you feel unseen or undervalued, but do not let impatience cloud your mind. Trust in the process. No force can remove you from the path that has been set for you if you walk it with mindfulness, integrity, and compassion. Now, to all those listening, let us take a moment to reflect, cultivate gratitude, and send positive energy into the world. Take a deep breath, center yourself, and allow the mind to settle into stillness. A meditation on strength and compassion. Let us now meditate together. Find stillness within and allow your mind to settle. Reflect on this truth. The past is gone, the future is uncertain, but this present moment is a gift. Breathe in deeply. Feel the energy of life flowing through you. Exhale slowly. Release all fear, all doubt, all attachment to things beyond your control. May you find strength in wisdom. May you walk with clarity, free from suffering. May your actions bring peace to yourself and others. Like a tree that stands tall through storms, remains unshaken by the winds of life. Whatever burdens you carry, let them be lifted as you embrace the path of understanding, freeing yourself from fear and doubt. Fear, doubt, and insecurity are like shadows. They appear real, but they have no true substance. The Buddha taught that the root of suffering is attachment, and many of our struggles come from clinging to things that are impermanent. If you seek stability in things that change, wealth, status, opinions of others, you will always feel uncertain. But when you find refuge in wisdom, in mindfulness, in the present moment, nothing can shake you. Today, let go of anything that weighs down your heart. Let go of the need for validation, the fear of failure, the anxiety of the unknown. These are mere illusions. Your path is unfolding exactly as it should, walking with confidence and purpose. When you trust in your path, you do not need to chase after things. Opportunities come naturally to those who are patient and steadfast. Just as a river does not force its way but carves through mountains with time, so too will your efforts bear fruit when guided by wisdom. Focus not on what others say or think. The world is full of distractions, but the one who stays centered in mindfulness is not swayed by external noise. Move forward with a peaceful heart, and all things will align in their own time. May you walk with confidence, knowing that your steps are guided by clarity and truth. May you trust that every moment is shaping you for something greater. Healing and letting go of burdens. Healing is not about forgetting the past, but about releasing its hold over you. Whatever wounds you carry, whether physical, emotional, or spiritual, know that they do not define you. Imagine your burdens as leaves floating on a river. You do not need to hold on to them. Let them drift away, trusting that life will bring what is needed at the right time. The Buddha said, "You yourself must strive. The Buddhas only point the way. Healing begins when you take that first step toward release. The weight you carry is not yours to bear forever. Let it go and step into freedom. Collective reflection for strength and growth. Let us now reflect together. Imagine a world where all beings are free from suffering. Imagine a world where kindness and wisdom guide every action. This is not just an ideal, it is something we can create through our own choices. Every time you choose patience over anger, wisdom over impulse, compassion over judgment, you are shaping not only your own life but the lives of those around you. May we all be free from fear. May we all find peace in our hearts. May we all walk the path of wisdom with courage and clarity, claiming victory over suffering. Victory in life is not about conquering others. It is about conquering the mind. It is about breaking free from suffering, from illusions, from the false belief that happiness is found outside of ourselves. No external force can take away your inner peace unless you allow it. Stand firm in wisdom, knowing that nothing can diminish the truth that already exists within you. Your path is unfolding exactly as it should. Do not be discouraged by temporary obstacles. Each challenge is an opportunity for growth, and every difficulty is a teacher in disguise. Sharing wisdom and light with others. The greatest gift you can give is not wealth or power. It is understanding. If this message has touched your heart, share it with others. We are all walking this journey together, and each of us has the power to inspire change. By sharing wisdom, you are planting seeds of enlightenment in the hearts of others. Let kindness be your guide, let patience be your strength, and let mindfulness be your foundation. As the Buddha said, thousands of candles can be lit from a single candle, and the life of the candle will not be shortened. Let your light shine so that others may find their way. Final reflection. Walking the path with intention. Your past does not define you. Every day is a new opportunity to begin again. Do not dwell on mistakes. Learn from them. Do not fear the future. Embrace it with an open heart. If you wish to deepen your journey, seek out those who inspire wisdom. Surround yourself with teachings that uplift your spirit. And most importantly, practice. Knowledge without action is like a lamp without oil, useless in darkness. May you be happy. May you be free. May you walk your path with courage and clarity. Closing message. The power of a mindful community. If this message has resonated with you, take a moment to reflect. If you feel called, share your thoughts in the comments. Let this be a space where wisdom is shared, where encouragement is given, and where all can find refuge in Unday. To those who are struggling, know that you are not alone. Every challenge will pass, and brighter days are ahead. To those who are thriving, use your light to help others find their way. We believe in the power of collective wisdom, in the strength of shared understanding, and in the boundless potential of the human spirit. May peace and clarity be with you now and always.